Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully, that person is you. Now, a lot of people I talk to always say one thing, especially if they're on meds. If you're on meds, then I'm talking to you. I do a lot of consultations for a lot of my programs. Now, a lot of my programs have gotten people off the meds. But let me tell you these things that you should know if you're on meds. And by no means, I must say a disclaimer, because by no means, matter of fact, what's up? Matter of fact, let me go sit down. I want to go sit down and talk about this with y'all. Because I just, like when I do these consultations with people, hold on, sorry y'all, my bad. Hold on, what's going on? All right, so, when I do these consultations with people, right, I like to talk about things that I hear often in these live videos. And if I feel it, I do it. So y'all know I'm about to go in right now, okay? Now, I have to put a disclaimer before I get started. By no means am I telling you to actually stop taking medication. I'm not telling you, but I'm telling you to use your common sense and to think. Because what is my job, y'all? My job is to make you think about the situation that you're going through right now. Now, coming up as a child, obviously I had grandparents and I was around my grandparents. And for both of my grandmoms, who both died of, I'm sure, food-related illnesses and things of that nature, they both had something in common. They had medication trays. They had these medication trays. Yes, do you realize that I'm going to answer questions while I'm talking, but do you realize, Cleveland, that all your inflammation starts with digestion? Arthritis is a part of that. It's just a heightened version. You might want to check out my programs. But before we get started, we have a deal going on that if you get somebody to join the program, you get a free bundle of everything. 1 soap, 1 lotion, 1 deodorant, 1 oil, and 1 lotion bar. If you get somebody to join one of my nutritional programs, my regeneration program, detox program, transcendence program, or intermittent fasting program, not the colon cleanse, because that's something else. That's something different. That's like a 10-day thing. I'm talking about a transitional program. And all those 4 are transitional programs, okay? So if you get somebody to join my program, you get a free bundle. Now let's get into the topic at hand. Somebody asked me a question. Can your wife tell me a herb I can take for my womb? My stomach hurts, please. Ginger.
Yeah, ginger.
Ginger. Okay. Yes. Okay. So they had the medication trays. They had like little things where you it's like candy inside of those, and they both had those, and they eventually died. One of them died in a nursing home after she had a stroke, and one of them died of cancer rather fast. My other grandmom, my mom's mom died when I was 8, and her sister died before the age of 30. And they both died of some sort of cancer or something like that. Now, let's check this, people. When you go to the doctors and you find out you have something, before you find out you have something, what do they ask you? They ask you, do you have anybody? I deal with constipation daily. What can you recommend? A colon cleanse. You have something like an impacted colon if you deal with it daily, okay? A colon cleanse. I have a colon cleanse. That's why I recommend you get that, okay? Because if you're having constipation daily, first you got whatever you're eating also is a big thing as well. But let me get back to my subject. Now, check this. You go to the doctor and they ask you what? They ask you, do you have any history of high blood pressure, heart disease, cancer, or stroke, or something like that in your family? Well, you're probably like, well, yeah. My grandmom died of this. My mom has this. My cousin gets this. And they mark it down in a little paper, right? Now, in your subconscious, like, oh, it's programming your subconscious to believe that you actually can't avoid this because now it's been programmed into you that it's hereditary. That's the trick. Now it's hereditary. So now what is programmed is that you cannot avoid it. So you're going to eat exactly what you're eating because you can't avoid it anyway. But what they don't tell you is that through your diet, you wouldn't even need to be here in the first place ever unless you actually break a bone. Now, if you break a bone, I'm going to the hospital if I break my damn arm. I'm not gonna let that shit heal naturally. We have people that can help you, but when it comes to medication, that's different. For you, Cleveland, what you have going on again? I probably for you, Cleveland. Let me scroll back. Oh, for you, I recommend my Transcendence program because you need to, or matter of fact, my detox and my Transcendence program because you need to detox, and my cleanse is included with the detox. So you got cleanse, detox, and then learn how to live. But so they'll tell you that it's hereditary. They'll tell you that you can't avoid it. So you eat food that is detrimental to your body. You'll eat the cheese. You'll eat the fat. You'll eat the salt. You'll eat the sugar. That in a sense, salt and sugar are just like cocaine and heroin. They're actually more addictive than cocaine and heroin. Colonics are good, cocaine and heroin. Now, by no means am I telling you to get off of medication, but I am telling you to do some research on the medication that you are taking because usually medication is addictive to the body, which means that if you're taking medication for a long period of time, when you actually get off of medication, your body will go through a withdrawal. Because the more you give your body medication, the more your body's going to say, yo, I need this. So you're going to feel sick by not taking it. Just like you would feel sick by not taking heroin and go through a detox. It's the same situation, but a little bit worse. Because it's programmed in the way where your body's going to become dependent on that substance. Now, but I asked you to do research on your medication. I asked you to look at the side effects of your medication because normally, say if you're up night, you're looking at what's up, Ryan? Normally you're up night, you're looking at TV and you're looking at this supplement they have going on, this medication they have going on, right? And something for like depression or something like that. Because normally if it's up night, it's like depression, erectile dysfunction. Yeah. Detox and Transcendence, Cleveland. Detox Transcendence combo program. All right. And I got you. Hit me up and I'll customize the program for you. Get the program first and we'll go from there. But so you're up night, you're looking at TV and it has all and they get somebody who can speak fast, so they'll rid of them out really fast, all the side effects. And it'll be like 20 to 25 side effects in 5 seconds, they're saying. And you totally disregard that and you go ahead and you get it anyway. Because you're up night, you might be depressed, which is why they play a lot of them up night, late night, because people who have things on their mind a lot and can't go to sleep, they're dealing with you. Like say it's 3 a.m. and an insomnia commercial comes on. You'll never think that the insomnia. Oh man, okay. Now I'm back where I'm started. You followed my okay. So now you're back with the insomnia, and you actually are like, okay, I can't eat right because that's too hard. So I'm going to take a pill because that's very easy. So now you're dealing with your no insomnia. So now you're able to go to sleep, but you're forgetting the side effects that the medication costs for you to be able to go to sleep because you didn't look those up, because you failed to research that. You research everything when it comes to healthy. Well, when it comes to healthy stuff, like, well, is this MACA good for me? What's the side effects of MACA? Or what's the side effects of turmeric? Or but I'll lose weight by becoming vegan. But you never ever think about the side effects of everything that you're taking. So before you know it, you become dependent on Daddy Doctor, because Daddy Doctor has told you that you cannot avoid your diabetes, that you cannot avoid your high blood pressure and your high cholesterol and your arthritis issues, because that was already genetically predetermined for you to already have. No, what's genetically predetermined is the habit of what we all eat as a culture. Now, if you're African American culture, you're probably coming from a culture which eats high fat, high salt, high sugar, a lot of meat, shit like that. You know, a lot of cheese, stuff like that. And I'm not gonna get into where that actually comes from as far as the pork and stuff, because we know where it comes from. If you don't, I'll do another video on that. But I want to get into where they want to lead you to. See, this is where you start. You're a child. That's where you start. And you start by getting fed food from people who actually didn't know the way as well, because they were taught by somebody, people who actually didn't know the way of healing, because it's a cycle that continues and continues and continues. And a long time ago, we were actually healed by nature. Now, back in the day, way back in the day, when something happened to us, we were able, somewhere along the line, we were so in tune with nature, we would know what to pick from nature, because there's always medication for nature, okay? Pharmaceutical, farm, okay? Nature is in the farm, right? They just put a P and an H on it, but you don't go to the farm because now you don't plant, so they'll create things that does what you want to do, but your body can no longer process that. So your body can't process the medication. So there's side effects from your body trying to process these things. So when you process these things, you're going to in a sense need more medication, because now, because you had headaches, you take things which give you irritable bowel syndrome, and then you got to take a medication that actually helps out with irritable bowel syndrome. And because you take things with for now your headache, for irritable bowel syndrome, now you have arthritis. And now you got to take something for arthritis. Because of arthritis, now you have liver things. Because you have liver things, now you have something else. And before you know it, you're old with a giant medication tray of things you can't even pronounce, and then all of a sudden you got cancer. Now, I've never heard anybody take enough medication that say, I don't need medication anymore. Have you ever heard anybody that said, I took so much medication, I don't need it anymore? Have you ever heard anybody say that? Ever. But have you ever heard anybody say, I went green and I need medication no more? I changed my diet and I don't need medication anymore. Have you ever heard anybody say that? I have. Oh, wait a second. I've done it. So now I'm speaking from experience. I'm not going to sit here and talk to y'all if I haven't experienced this, okay? When I talk about spirituality, religion, I've experienced it, okay? So at 30, check this, y'all. Check this. At 27, I had erectile dysfunction. The doctor said I needed medication for erectile dysfunction. I said this to the doctor and I figured out how to do it myself, because I understood that I was so young. I wasn't ready to get on medication. And being that at the age of 24, I had two herniated discs in my back, and I got addicted to the oxycodone and the hydrocodone. I actually I saw a problem. I say, this stuff is not taking away my pain. It's only hiding my pain. Meanwhile, I'm getting worse, because now I'm becoming addicted to the medication because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel great. Like hydrocodone, oxycodone are highly addictive amphetamines. All right, which means that they're narcotics. So they're legally giving you narcotics. They'll arrest you for it in the streets for selling, but they're legally giving this stuff to you and getting you addicted on it. Because in this time they're actually giving it to you, it makes them right and the drug dealer on the corner wrong. But technically they're doing the same exact thing. But but they go to jail. But the drug dealer goes to jail. But they're making people actually worse. They're killing people at a higher number than the actual hustler on the streets who's just trying to provide for his family or doing what he's doing. But they're getting paid just like the drug dealer, even more. But it's legal. Now, being that we have no more medicine men because they're killing them at a rapid rate, Sabi and 50 other holistic doctors from the last 2 years. When you talk about this makes you a target, right? And if it makes me a target, whatever. I'm not going to wish that on myself, but I just want to help y'all. And to help y'all, I'm not going to muzzle myself, because I know that through helping you people, I understand that it will change the body, which in a sense is going to change your mind. And yes, the land be thy medicine. So which means that a long time ago, we had people that actually knew what nature was and what heals us. Because we don't, there's people that like me and other people who actually give you ways to find these cures in your own. Now, the biggest cure you're going to find is the kitchen. It's all in the kitchen. But the problem with that cure is that if you don't have the knowledge to know how to use that kitchen in the right way, that kitchen can actually lead to your demise, because there's many things that are going on in that kitchen that should not be going on in your kitchen today, which leads you to going to that big shoebox full of medication. You know what I mean? Yes, it is like heroin. I'm dead serious. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I was getting a call. Okay, it was like freaking so addictive. So in a sense, I had to figure out a way, because at 30, I had high blood pressure, and he wanted to put me on something I couldn't pronounce. At 20, I was pre-diabetic, so he wanted to put me on something so I don't get diabetes. But in a sense, it would probably make something in my body more subjective to get diabetes through what I was eating. So I saw that I could not go this route, because I saw so many people in my family go this route and it didn't work for them. So why would I expect it to work for me, right? So I see my mom on medication. I see a big shoebox in a room full of medication. I'm like, I can't go through this. I see my grandmom's medication. I see a big pill bottle in their rooms. I can't go through this. I see people in my family dying year after year of cancer. You get younger and younger from shit that you could avoid. I see friends dying from this stuff. I mean, I just see everybody around me, and the common denominator seems to be what we eat. And when we eat something bad and they give us medication, I don't see it making us better. So if I don't see it making us better, why would I follow that cycle? Why would you follow that cycle? So you got to ask yourself a question, people. Have I looked up the side effects of medication? And are the side effects worth me feeling better for a temporary time? Is it worth it? Or is learning how to cook and eat right that's going to help me for the long term and improve my overall quality of life better? Is that better? Ask yourself that question. Because if you haven't asked yourself that question yet, I can see why you're on medication. Now, ask yourself a question as well. Am I actually too lazy to learn how to take care of my body the correct way? Do I actually not want to give up my previous life to get what I want to actually be? Because everybody talks shit. Everybody's like, I'm getting healthy. I want to lose weight. But are you willing to pay the price? And the price is sacrifice. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to understand that you're going to have to seriously end things in your life, such as your habits? Because if you don't end them, well, goddamn it, somebody going to end them for you. And it's called Pharmaceutical Company and Codex. So you got Codex Alimentaris. They're the ones who run the food standards for the world. And you got big pharmaceutical. And you got you, the monkey in the middle, right? You got you, the monkey in the middle. And they're going to keep on throwing the ball over the monkey in the middle. And you're never going to catch the ball because you're the stupid ass monkey in the middle. And meanwhile, the monkey in the middle doesn't have any consciousness to know this ball is actually being thrown by two people that are on the same team, two organizations that are on the same team. So you're the monkey in the middle, boom, boom, boom. And then you don't really understand that these motherfuckers are best friends, and I'm the dumbass stump dummy they're using to actually make themselves rich. So if we're living in this time of information, you have the ability to do things, to look at things, to even look at me on my YouTube, to get a program, to get it. So we break down everything to make sure you can get healthy and understand that by improving your overall quality of life, you will create a cycle, a new cycle in your family. Because being that your mental and subconscious is being changed, okay, that means that you can actually change the mental and the subconscious of those around you. And by one, you can affect thousands. By two, you can affect hundreds of thousands. By 3, 4, 5,000, you can affect billions. And that's how we're going to change our culture. But you're not going to change your culture by doing what our predecessors did. It's not going to work that way. You can't follow what your parents and your grandparents did. You can't follow it. They were wrong. You can say it. My parents and my grandparents were wrong.
Don't look to them advice for this. Don't, just help them. Sometimes in this day, you have to be the parent to your parents. Your parents are not perfect. They're not Iron Men. They're not Iron Women. They're people just like you. They have made mistakes just like you. Don't put them on a pedestal to the point where you can't ever help them. Some parents look up to their children because they're cheering. You're supposed to be the better version of your parents, which means that there are some things that you're going to do that your parents are not going to agree with. They're not going to understand. My dad doesn't understand or agree with many things that I do, but I tell my dad, bruh, I'm upgraded. You're not going to understand the upgrade. If you tried to compare an old Toyota to a new Camry, they wouldn't understand each other because one has a computer and one has a small little box of PCM system. They don't compare. I need a mechanic to fix this car. I need a technician to fix this car. They're a different grade. And as your children are a different grade than you got to program them with better knowledge than what you know by improving yourself. Because we got 3-year-olds that can know how to use an iPad. We got 50-year-olds that have no idea how to use an iPad. It's an upgrade every single time. And your parents are the lower model. You are the upgrade. If your parents are knowing more than you, then it's time to get your shit together because you're supposed to be the upgrade people. Dead serious. What's some questions we got going on here? I had acid reflux really bad, and they had me on medication for it. I changed my diet and started drinking alkaline water. No more acid reflux, and no more I'm going to take that medication. Well, goddamn. Am I just talking or am I just talking? You know what I mean? You guys research how they treat people who have sickle cell anemia going through. Man, sickle cell anemia is something that I need to really research because I only see sickle cell being affecting black people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. Drug deals with permission. It's
a genetic.
But it comes from something I think they gave to black people by themselves. I think they gave it to African Americans because it only affects African Americans, and that's kind of that throws off a third eye sensor in my brain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What are the dangers of soy to males? Well, if you're living in America, the danger of soy to males is estrogen, people. Fellas, if you're getting estrogen because a soy is a GMO in America, that means that you're going to have a lack of testosterone, fellas. And if you're dealing with a lack of testosterone, my guys, then you're dealing with a lack of throwing that yamin in the girl. And if you're dealing with, well, testosterone libido, it's going to take away your libido as well. But if you're dealing with this, a lack of testosterone, you're also going to be dealing with a lack of drive for power because a man's lack of testosterone means a man doesn't actually want to be a man. He doesn't want to rule. He doesn't have a force to actually do anything with his life. He doesn't have a drive every single day. And taking away a male's testosterone is actually going to decrease that man wanting to actually be a man. So that's one of the things that actually soy does. Soy also breaks down your system because it has unnatural substances in it. If you look at the herbicides for the Roundup, they actually put in the crop of soy. They actually put things in the crop that actually can't wash off the soy, which means that when the insects eat the soy, corn, it actually pokes holes in the insects. But that actually isn't washed off. So when you actually eat the things in soy and corn and things that are GMO, it actually will poke holes in you as well. Slowly but surely, just like the insects, because you can't wash off. Herbicides, the Roundup, run by Monsanto's cannot be washed off. Now, actual soy beans that are actually grown organically are not bad, but it's so hard to find organically grown soy in this country. I wouldn't recommend soy to anybody. I'm just going to keep it real. And in the beginning, I ate things like tofu and stuff that has soy in it, like as a meatless option. But you got to be really careful of your meatless options so you can understand what has soy in it. If you look on the back of many of your protein shakes and your meatless options and your things at Whole Foods, a lot of them have soy in them. And even they say non-GMO organic, something just in me doesn't really trust it too much. So you use your own research, but it is what it is. Why is it so hard for me to find grapes with seeds? Well, let's see. Because when okay. Why is it hard for you to find a lot of things to freaking with seeds? Because they're not engineered properly in ground, they're actually GMO food, which means that if you want to look at things with seeds in them, because seeds means they had a life to them. And when I see things that don't have a seed in them, that means it doesn't have a life, because if you can't regrow it, how did it ever have a life to begin with? That's why. All right. What we got going on here? All right. Why is it so hard? Okay. Learn how to make your own food. Yes, you gotta learn how to make your own food. You know, they also hybrid. They're trying to kill us. Yeah, they are. They are trying to kill us. But you know, that's neither here nor there. We know they're trying to kill us, but what are you going to do about it? See, here's the thing. They continue to try to kill us because they understand that you're too damn lazy to change your life. So, if knowing that most people in this day and time are so so enabled to actually do things on their own, they know that you'll find out they're still trying to kill us and you'll still eat bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They'll still eat bullshit. You know what I mean? So, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, they try to kill us. I follow Dr. Sabi. Try it. You'll see. Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's real. It's real. From watching this channel since July 2017, I changed my diet. I'm about to be taking off blood pressure, cholesterol, type 2 diabetes meds. Hey, if your doctor takes you off of it, consider yourself lucky, because most doctors don't like to take you off medication because they understand that taking you off medication doesn't actually make them rich. Because when you actually, even if you have health insurance, if you still go to the doctor, they still get paid from the copay of the from your provider. So I want y'all to understand that as well, for real, seriously. When it comes down to it, people, you got to really do your research. And you know, all I ask you to do is do the best that you can do. And you only know in your mind if you're doing the best you can do. You only know that, you know, you're being lazy by staying on medication or becoming dependent on daddy doctor. I call them daddy doctor because so many look at them as daddy doctor to fix them when you have not looked at yourself yet. You're looking at somebody who has no power to fix you because you're not looking at yourself. You always had the power to fix you. And once you gain that power, you'll show somebody else. But you'll realize how dumb you were when you hear somebody else's rejection of you trying to help them, because the person who tried to help you, for a while you rejected them as well. And then you'll understand where you were at mentally at that space, that time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I love vegetable quinoa Mrs In10sity made. Oh yeah, she put that video up. Y'all also can subscribe to Mrs In10sity's YouTube channel. It's all about cooking. It's all about helping you out. She's posting every video that we've done. She's posting new videos as well. It's on my recommended channels in my community section. Also, if you want to vote for another topic, I put up 4 topics you should want to vote for. And also, you know, any deals that we have going on. But you can go to my community tab on my YouTube and you can vote. We would love if you voted. We would love it if you voted. You know what I mean? So make sure you definitely vote for sure. Besides that, you know, we love you. We appreciate y'all. You know, keep on educating your mind. Keep on educating each other. And if you got something that I haven't missed, educate me. Shit, I'm not high and above and beyond. You know what I mean? It sucks, man. I'll be getting my surgery next week, and I'm going to be on the couch for a while. No more lifting for a month. It's going to suck. Just keep on eating right. Don't be on the couch eating bonbons and shit. You know what I mean? Eat right. You know what I'm saying? Intermittent fast on that couch. You can still do it. You know what I mean? Laughter is a cure. You actually can lose weight by laughing a whole lot. That's actually another video I should do. But you can lose weight by laughing. A lot of y'all ain't laughing much, are y'all? Especially if you're on meds and you're sick and you keep on getting sicker while the doctor keeps on giving you medication telling you he's going to get better. It doesn't make any sense. And you're like, well, I have cancer now. How long you been on meds for? It's sad too, because, you know, cancer should not even exist, period. Cancer should not exist at all. Our air is poison. Our water is poison. Our soil is poison. Our food is poison. So many things are poison. It's like, what the hell? What can I do to help myself out? What can I do? You can start with day one. That's what you can do. You can research what you're taking. You know what I mean? What did you say is good for inflammation? I have it in my spine due to scoliosis. A colon cleanse. Now, a lot of people with back pain, let me give you an example. Somebody was on the phone with me trying to sell me something. And she calls a lot to try to sell me something. And she gave me her cell phone number. So I called her back to return her phone call. and she said that she was going to the hospital because she had back issues. And then I asked her, I said, well, let me ask you a question. Are you a heavy woman? She says, how'd you know? I never met her before. She lives in a whole other state. I don't know who she is. She says, how did you know I'm a heavy woman? I said, because you have back pain. And normally when you're heavy and you have back pain, that's because your colon is so impacted, it's putting pressure on your L4, L5 vertebrae in your lumbar, your spine. Because if your colon's down here, all that impact is pushing on your back. As I tell my mom, I said, Mom, you're having back pain because you haven't cleansed. You have so much crap in your colon, it doesn't know where to go, so it's putting pressure on your back. You know what I mean? So a lot of you are going through pain because you haven't cleansed, you haven't detoxed, you haven't done things like this to literally get rid of the inflammation going on in your body, because as your digestion is getting cleaned out, it's helping the circulation of blood flow and nutrients dispersed in your body so you can absorb all the nutrients that you're going through. But if you're dealing with stomach issues, you're dealing with malabsorption, which means you're not absorbing all the nutrients that you're taking in. So you're eating it and then you're pooping it. You're eating it and then you're pooping it. You're not really absorbing anything. And then the gases from your colon are also going into your bloodstream, which are actually irritating your organs, which is also giving you another effect. And then you realize that you're pooping all the time. Your stool always really smells terrible. You get headaches. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I'm really telling you. What the hell is that? Anyway, I'm really telling you. Seriously, I'm telling you. That threw me bullshit. Threw me off. Get him out of here. Anyway, okay. I'm a type 1 diabetic and I'm changing my diet, but I keep running into problems with low blood sugar. I don't want to do a lot of carbs and sugar. Can you give me some advice? William, you know how to reach me if you really want to get off of this stuff. A transcendence program would probably be the best for you. Also a detox program, because I don't know what's in your system. I don't know what you have. I don't know what you've been eating. All I know is if you haven't cleansed before, you're going to need to. You're going to need to change it. You're going to need to change your whole lifestyle. And there's certain things you can actually eat that can keep your blood sugar higher, but not too high and not too low. Right there, stable. So you gotta hit me up. We gotta talk. Okay. You know what I mean? Seriously. Hemp seed oil, castor oil, tea tree oil, sweet almond oil, also coconut oil. These are great oils. Also hemp seed milk, cashew milk, almond milk, flax milk, coconut milk, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? What kind of cereal, if any, do you recommend? We get our kids some cereal from the health food store. It's actually pretty good. They like it. I forget what it's called. They like it though.
But oatmeal.
Oatmeal. You make brown rice cereal, don't you? Mm-hmm. She makes brown rice cereal. She makes still the oatmeal still cut from like Red Mills, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one too. You know what I mean?
Red Mill brand is a good brand.
Red Mill brand is a good brand. Quaker Oats is on the GMO list.
Yeah.
So just be careful with that. Just letting y'all know. Maybe y'all should know that it actually is on the GMO list. But definitely, make sure y'all just taking care of yourselves and understand what is the best cleanse with app. No, I don't recommend. Okay, so for smoking, you're gonna need a detox. Smoking is detoxification, not cleansing. Okay, by quitting smoking, you stopped it. Detoxing is reprogramming. Okay, definitely. My brother, what oil do you recommend? Should I follow Dr. Sabi's diet or do my research myself? Do research yourself, and then with your research, let me know what you want to do. Now, from what I heard about Dr. Sabi's stuff, I heard that because he's died, somebody took it over. It got corrupted, and I did hear this stuff. So maybe y'all heard it too. When he died, somebody took over his whole thing, and they were selling watered down products.
His wife said that.
His wife said that, right?
Yeah.
So y'all can look at that video. His wife said it on YouTube that when he died, somebody took over his business and they were selling watered down products. So, y'all can do your own research, but I love Sabi when he was alive, but he's no longer alive. So I'm just keeping it real. Do you approve food grade hydrogen peroxide therapy? I did a video on that, so I do approve it. Okay. What about cashew brand cereal? I don't know. I don't
Cashew?
Yeah, brand cereals. I don't know. Have you ever?
I've heard about it, but I've never actually went about taking it.
Okay, so we never take it, so I don't know. I don't speak about what I can take. Skate liver oil really tastes like fish. It does, doesn't it? It really freaking does. It's nasty as shit. What can I take to put vitamin D back in my body? Might want to hit us up about that.
Yeah.
Many things.
Yeah.
Many things. You also get out of the sun too. Any ideas how to break bad food habits by having trouble getting bad foods? Get some good foods. Learn how to cook some good foods. That's my advice to you. Learn how to cook some good foods. See, in order to replace a bad habit, lovely babes, you have to replace it with an equally good habit. That's the whole thing. Like the only way I was able to get off of fast food at McDonald's is I had to find an equal food that tasted equally good in a different way that will replace that. So that's how. Okay. Have you ever done a parasite annihilation cleanse by Nasir Rod? If so, will it break your fast? No, I haven't done it by Nasir Rod. I actually know how to do it. Yes, it probably will, but I think it was a tea he had or something like that. I stopped getting stuff from his website because of that. Wow. Okay. I mean, listen, it's each his own. It's each his own. I'm not gonna speak bad about Nasir. I like Nasir. So that's what I like Nasir. Anybody that's conscious that speaks positivity. He's running a business. He hasn't run a business like me. I used to follow him in the beginning of my journey. I like Nasir. I like Nasir. He's real. He's real. I don't know about his products or nothing like that, but I mean, that's Nasir. I don't talk about other people at all in any way. Besides Daddy Doctor and pharmaceutical companies and all them people, I'll talk about them all day. But if you're actually trying to help people, then I won't talk about you. Your thoughts on CBD oil? I actually did a video on that, and I can't find it no more.
What?
The weed.
Yeah.
They took it down.
Oh wow.
Took the video down. Wow. Yeah. Any thoughts about Minister Inky? No. I won't give thoughts on anybody because I don't do that. I don't pass judgment on people. I'll tell you if they're good or not, but if they have anything, some allegations, if they're bad or something like that, if they're conscious and they're actually trying to help people, people make mistakes. So if people have made mistakes in the conscious community, I hate that they call it a conscious community because they kind of isolate themselves. Being conscious is a state of just awareness. I don't talk about people at all because I don't want nobody talking about me. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to help you, and people make mistakes. You have to do a video on shopping with a budget. I can do that. I could do a video on shopping with a budget.
Yeah.
I could do that. We can put that on Mrs In10sity's channel.
Right.
We could do that. Yeah, because I believe that a lot of people are balling on a budget, and it is yeah. Somebody said I feel off when I eat cheese. Okay. That's because it's becoming a bovine growth hormone in it. It makes sense. It's antibiotics. You know what I mean? Imagine somebody injects you with a hormone that makes you pump milk, lovely babes, and then you pump pus and blood, and then they put a little concoction on it, and then they put it and grate it up and make it cheese and make it all hard, put little substances and make it all hard, and then you eat it. Would you feel off? I think so. I think I would feel off. You know what I mean? Also follow my Instagram. I put up this good picture at Intensity10 on Instagram. I put up this picture about a hormoned up cow saying, I'm all natural, bro. Trust me. You know what I mean? Something like that. Listen, if you don't know where your meat's coming from, if you're still eating meat, then if you didn't see it die, then I wouldn't trust it at all. You know what I mean? Does the colon cleanse clear out parasites out of you, such as worms? It should. I think so. Yeah. What can be done about a 50-year-old woman with bad knees and getting the pain shot? I want to help her. Are you getting the pain shot and your cortisone shot in your knees? She got to change her diet. Nothing's going to happen if she doesn't change her diet. Nothing's going to happen. I'm just going to let you know. If she doesn't change her diet, nothing's going to happen. She can take this root if she wants to. She can take this juice drink if she wants to. If she doesn't overall change her diet, I don't know what you want me to do. You know what I mean? Can Mrs In10sity has a video on what she make? Yes, the black bean, the bean cheese, right? Yeah, that's coming. The bean cheese. Any suggestions for clearing mucus? Diet. Brother Polite did a budget video. I think you can do one also. Okay, cool. Hey, good brother. Peace and blessings to you and your entire family on my journey to become vegan. Where can I get your cookbooks with great recipes and healthy snacks, substitutes? Log into my Intensity on my on YouTube. Oh no, matter of fact, don't do it because it's gonna log me out. Okay. You can go to IntensityFitnessUnited.com and you can go on there and get whatever we have going on. Intensity, the way I spell it right here, IN10SITY, fitnessunited.com. What kind of vegan cheese do you recommend? Daya cheese.
Yeah.
Where can I buy Big Bear? Yeah, the one I use, you got to buy it from the Big Bear place, which is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? How to be consistent with your diet. Get a program. Let me teach you. One day at a time, people. One day at a time. Thoughts on black rice. We did a video on black rice. I love black rice. You know what? I was looking at Costco for black rice. It's gone. I guess I did a video and everybody sold them out. Now I gotta go buy it expensive on Amazon or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean?
It's called Lumberg.
Yeah, it's called what?
Lumberg.
Lumberg, right?
Brand, yeah.
Yeah, Lumberg or something like that. It's really good. I put it up on my
It's on your channel.
on my channel. Yeah, on my channel. Yeah, I did. Let me see. Get him out of here. Let's see. Do you offer any facial cleansers for acne scars such? I offer natural soap, which you can use as exfoliants when you rub them on your face, especially my oatmeal milk and honey soap. That helps out with acne. I also think if you have acne, you should use patchouli oil. It helped me out with my facial breakouts heavy. I don't really have much. Kroger has the black rice on sale. I'll look into that because I love black rice. You know what I mean? They sell like in small baby bags at the market for like an arm and a leg. It's called the forbidden rice. I used to depress my anxiety and anger all the time. I watch videos on diet and started my journey. Not completely vegan yet, but getting there. No more anxiety. Exactly. It's all on a diet. Yes, coconut oil helps too. Izzy is a troll. Who's Izzy? I don't know who Izzy is. Oh, I took Izzy out of here. I took him out of here. Have you ever heard any? Yes. Okay. So I don't badmouth anybody, right? I want y'all to look at the proteins that you see in stores or you see people selling. If the protein is not certified, non-GMO, organic, if it has dairy in it, if it has soy in it, I wouldn't trust it at all. Because we know where dairy comes from and we know where soy comes from, right? Right? Okay. So if we know where dairy comes from, we know where soy comes from. What's next? Common sense. So it's up to you. I leave the choice in your hands. You know what I mean? I never heard of black rice. Yeah, we did a video on black rice. So if you want to look at black rice, make sure you scroll through we have tons of videos, but make sure you scroll through our videos. Okay. Me and my girl wants to help you with his diet plan. Can we link? Yes, you can. You just go right on my website. IntensityFitnessUnited.com. You know what I mean? And go to my website. We're getting a lot of trolls here today. But yeah, IntensityFitnessUnited.com. You know what I mean? Out of my Super Bowl, I'm getting all this shit. Eagles winning, yeah. The Kirkju mango soap is fire. After I take my shower, it has my bathroom smelling amazing. Absolutely. Yes, plant-based protein is the best. It is. How do you get rid of kilos? I don't know. I have to look into that. I really don't know how to get rid of kilos. I'm sorry. I don't know, Ernest. I'm not going to tell you. I knew if I don't, but I don't know. I don't even know where they come from. I have to look into that. That's one thing I haven't looked into much. You know what I mean? Louis Farrakhan said the navy bean is superior to all beans regards to protein. Okay, cool. I mean, I like all beans. I like black beans, I like navy beans, I like pinto beans, I like lima. I like them all. You know what I mean? Is coconut oil supposed to burn? It burned me when I use it on my face. It also gave me a headache when I use it on my hair. I don't know. It doesn't burn me at all. I actually use coconut oil as a carrier oil to my essential oils sometimes. So I don't know. I really don't know, people. It never burned me. Yes, babe. Let me see your pea protein real quick.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna show you the one she got. She just got some pea protein. We actually gonna do a video on pea protein. Just toss it.
Yeah.
I catch it.
No, I'm afraid.
It's open.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. So we got this pea protein. Okay.
That I drink daily.
So we got pea protein. She drinks it daily. Okay. So there it is. All right. Okay. What products any they say are shared with milk, wheat, soy, egg? Can we trust it? No. You know what? This is a good one, DD. When they say that it's made in a place, when they have the common knowledge to put this on a package and say this was made in a plant which makes wheat, soy, dairy, egg products, I have to assume that it has that in it, and they're gonna up the price to make you buy it because you think it doesn't have it in it. But because they put that on there, it's like subliminally telling you it has it in it because it's made on the same batter made. I think
Contaminated.
yeah, it seems to be like it's like a contaminated, and they have to tell you on the package that it's contaminated with it. So I wouldn't trust it. When I saw that, I was like trying to buy some natural cookies one day, and I saw that I was like, that's funny money right there. I don't really know that I can trust that. So yeah, your third eye saw that, Tamara. You know what I mean? Yes, raw apricot seeds. I did a video on B17. Did a video on that, and it's hard to find apricot seeds as well because it's hard to find apricots. Ain't that something? You got to eat like a lot of apricot seeds. I've been taking medication for 15 years, and I noticed that other day I was feeling a little funny. It was making me sleep, but when I got up, it was like a little. Hey, you've been taking medication for 15 years. What do you think is going to happen? I mean, it's going to make you better. It's not going to make you better. It's not designed to make you better. It's designed to make you worse. So if you've been taking it for 15 years. To get off of it is going to be a tough thing, but you do what you want to do. I'm only giving you enough to make you think about what you're doing, how you're living, where you're going. You know what I mean? And I let you think about it. You know, think about it and do what you want to do. It's up to you. It's your life at the end of the day. It's your life. If you want to learn how to actually change your lifestyle, you take 1 year to change everything and to learn something new every single day. You'll be 100% better. So on this day one, you eat meat, take medication, you drink, you do all this stuff. If you start to work on one thing at a time, you'll come to find out that in a year's time, you could be 100% vegan. You could be making your own meals. You could be not drinking no more. You could be conscious, aware in what's going on. But just by doing one small thing at a time. See, I think people focus on 10 small things at a time, which overwhelms them. If you focus on one small thing at a time, then I think that it wouldn't overwhelm you. It would actually get you on board to actually understand that you can change everything by focusing on one thing at a time. Just keeping it real. You know what I mean? But I'm about to get up out of here. I love y'all. Like I say, if you refer anybody to get a nutritional program, the regeneration program, intermittent fasting program, detox program, or transcendence program, or regeneration program, you'll get a free bundle. Make sure that person enters in notes, such and such referred me, and that person that referred them is getting a free bundle of soap, lotion, one of each, just for helping their friends out because we got to help people. So let's give y'all some incentive. You get somebody to buy a program, you get one of everything from all our products. You get one deodorant, you get one oil, you get one lotion, you get one lotion bar, and you get one soap. All right? Just by referring somebody to get those 4 programs. Okay? Those 4 programs. Also, if you go on the website, enter Intense, you get a free thing with your purchase. Any gift with your purchase, more you purchase, the more you get. And if you buy a program right now, you enter the coupon code Program Perks, and you get a free bundle as well. Okay, I think 4 soaps get 1 custom soaps. But I love y'all all. Make sure y'all stay focused. Visit intensityfitnessunited.com. Everything's in the description after this video. I love y'all. Keep on inspiring yourselves. Keep on inspiring each other. And keep on doing what you do and put nutrition over everything. All right? Before the doctor makes you have another choice. So I love y'all. Besides that, this is Coach Reg, a.k.a. Mr. Intensity. And my job is to evoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you.